Okay. To many people today, Black History Month is just another day, except it is one that celebrates important Black people who have made a difference throughout history. The problem is, many people don't take the time to actually look further into what it is that these people have done that has made them so important. I admit that I am one of these people, but it wasn't always this way, and it shouldn't be. Now that I am in my senior year of high school, Black History Month just feels like a reason for me to get one day off school, but not much else. In high school, we don't do anything that focuses on any of the important African American people who have made the life many of us are living today possible. There is no one sitting in the front of the classroom showing the movie Our Friend Martin on the television or having us watch the bus boycotts. We don't sit down for a month and talk about how, thanks to Martin Luther King Jr., Rosa Parks, Harriet Tubman, and many other great people, it is possible for African Americans to speak up for what we believe in and to be treated as equals. Not anymore. When I was in elementary school, during Black History Month, we would read an article on one of the great African American people we learned about in history class every day of the month. We would also have a history report, and each of us would research a certain person and then have a presentation in front of the class. My favorite person to read about was Harriet Tubman. She wasn't someone that I learned about at school, but at home. My mother believes that African American history is really important, which it is, and so she made sure that I understood the importance of the great African American people who came before me. Harriet Tubman is definitely my favorite because she wasn't afraid to do whatever it took to help others get to freedom, even if it risked her own freedom that she had to run away to get. I just think it is amazing that she cared more about the freedom of others, than her own freedom. I look up to her because I believe in putting others before myself. This isn't always a good thing, but when it makes such a big difference like she did, it is worth it. I'd like to think that if I had been alive during this time period, I would have been a freed slave who was helping others to freedom. But if I was instead a slave who had managed to run away to freedom, I would hope that I would have the courage to do what Harriet Tubman did. Harriet Tubman inspires me to be strong and to stand up for what I believe in, even if it goes against what other people are telling me to do. I think that more schools should work on taking the time to actually talk about the amazing men and women who have made such a big difference in the lives of everyone. Even the lives of Caucasians have been affected in one way or another by the actions of many African Americans who we are supposed to be celebrating during this month. If these great African American men and women hadn't done the great things they did, I wouldn't have a lot of the friends I have now because we wouldn't be allowed to be friends due to a difference in our skin color. I wouldn't be on the swim team at North Hill Swim and Tennis Club every summer because I would be the only Black person. I mean, I still am basically the only Black person on the team, but that makes me feel special, not cast out. I am truly grateful for the life that the great men and women who we are celebrating this month have made possible. I couldn't imagine not knowing the people in my life that I have come to love just because we had different skin colors. I am so thankful for what these people have done for all of us, and I think they should be recognized more for it. I know that many people don't want to sit down every day of the month talking about all the great things that these people have done. But I think that even in high school, taking one day out of the month to talk about what these people have done for us would really show some respect to these people who sacrificed so much to make sure we have the life we do now.